Hi everybody, thank you for joining me on my live video. This is Robert Harley and this is the Excelia Live Show. And I am so grateful that you're here. I'm so thankful. Let me just adjust myself here a little bit here. Thank you for coming on my live video. And today we have an excited topic. We're gonna change course a little bit here, and we're gonna continue with our ABCs of success some other night. Tonight we're just going to take a little break from that and just talk about something different. Today's topic is the topic of you and me, right? Me or you. What we're going to talk about your uniqueness. What make you different? What make you unique? What make you you? What make you you? You know, we all are different. We all are unique. We all are special in the eyes of God. Now, and I just want to talk about that. What make you you? You know, what I want to go through some things that is not going to be news to you. Like for example, you know, no one has your fingerprints. Everybody have fingerprints, but nobody have your fingerprints. Nobody have their what do you call it, the retinas in your eyes that you have. Nobody have nobody have um there's so much things about you that nobody else have but you, that makes you you. You are special. You're unique. You are one of a kind. You gotta believe in yourself and in your uniqueness. Don't let fear, don't let low self-esteem, don't let other people's opinion of you hold you back to for you to be the best you can be and who you are meant to be by God Almighty. Too many of us, myself included, have let these things hold us back. Fear, low self-esteem, other people's opinion of us hold us back for too long. And it's about time we break free. And the way to break free is embracing who you are, embracing what makes you different, embracing your uniqueness, embracing that you are capable of doing and becoming more than you currently are, and more than you currently are doing. You got to believe that about yourself, that you can become more, you can do more, you can accomplish more. Why? Because you have what it takes inside of you to do just that. You have what it takes inside of you to be all you can be. You can have what it takes inside of you to do all that you can do. You know, I think it was a great quote by L. Williams, this guy named L. Williams. He said, "All you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough. All you can do is all you can do, but all you can do is enough. You just do all that you can do. Why? Because you have it inside of you to do it. Don't let fear hold you back anymore. Don't let low self-esteem hold you back anymore. Don't let even procrastination hold you back anymore. Don't let other people's opinion of you hold you back anymore. Let me tell you a secret when it comes to other people's opinion of you. This is the secret. Other people's opinion of you is none of your business. That's the secret. That's the secret of other people's opinion of you, especially if it's a negative opinion. Other people's opinion of you is none of your business. Don't make other people's opinion of you becomes your business, because it's not. Let them have their own opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If they have a negative, especially if they have a negative opinion of you, let them have their own negative opinion. Let them go about their business. You pay attention to you, your uniqueness, what's inside of you. You pay attention to your goals and your dreams that you want to accomplish. You taking care of you, and let other people's and their negative opinion of you go on their way, go about their business, because it's none of your business what they think of you, especially if it's a negative thoughts that they have towards you. Now, if they have positive thoughts towards you and positive things to say about you and think about you, then you want that's good. But especially if it's a negative opinion that they have of you, it's none of your business. Now I'm gonna go through a list here and of things that makes you you. I've already touched on a couple of them. One of them is that you are unique. You are unique in a lot of ways. There's so many things about you that makes you unique and different from other people. I mentioned a couple of them already. Your fingerprint. Nobody have your fingerprint. Nobody have that redness in your eyes. Nobody have your personality. Nobody else have your what I got that your odor. Everybody have an odor about themselves. An odor like a scent. Odor about themselves. Nobody have that odor about them that you have. Even if it's just and this you know everybody have we call energy around them, like we all give off energy. All of us, we all give off energy. None of us give off the same amount of energy. The energy that I give off is different from the energy that you give off. Even that is unique. We are unique about that. If nobody give off the same type of energy that we give off, everything, there's so much things about you that's different and that's only unique to you. Even though we all have a fingerprint, nobody has my fingerprint, and nobody have your fingerprint. That's just one of many things that is so make you so different. Another thing about you, you are special. You are special. You are special. Be special in your own eyes. Because you know what? Because in the eyes of God, you are special. So be special in your own eyes. When I was thinking about this topic to come on to this topic, this topic tonight, sometimes people say to you, and if you want to do something, or if you say something, it's like, who do you think you are? People have the same that thing to say, who do you think you are? The correct way to respond to something like that is like, how much time do you have? How much time do you have for me to tell you who I know, who I am? How much time do you have so I can tell you who I am? Not who, and because I don't think that I know who I am. So anybody asks you that question, because if you share that with them, if for example, if you share with somebody something they want to do with your life and they don't think that you have it inside of you to do it, and they come back and say, who do you think you are that you want to accomplish this goal or this dream, or to do such a grandiose thing like that? Who do you think you are? Just tell them who you are. Tell them who you are. Tell them you're unique. Tell them about your uniqueness and your specialty. Tell them who you are. Don't let that come back like that kind of intimidate you and make you shrink on the inside and make you cowardly on the inside. No, be bold like a lion. Come back and say, yo, how much time do you have that I could tell you who I am? Who I am. Another thing about you is that you are one of a kind. So, as I said, some of these ones are already touched on already. So, you are one of a kind. There's so much things about you that make you one of a kind. There's no one else in this whole world. How much people living on this earth right now? Like, we're over 6 billion people, and yet nobody have. You're one of a kind of 6 billion people. You're one of a kind. You're one of a kind. Just imagine that. There's no one else out there like you. Because you're special. You're unique. You're one of a kind. Another thing about you, you are worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy of the best that life has to give. You are worthy. That's another thing that put down a lot of people in our society. The majority of people go about don't think that they're worthy. That's why they don't have big goals and big dreams. Why? Because they don't think that they're worthy of such things. They don't think that they're worthy of such things, and that's why they don't have big goals and big dreams, because in their mindset they don't think that they're worthy of it. They're deserving of it. That's another thing that you are. That's another one of the things that I was gonna go on to. You not only you are worthy of it, you are deserving of it. You are deserving of whatever it is you want out of life. You are deserving of the best that life has to offer, the life can give to you. You are deserving of it. You are worthy of it. You are deserving of it. You got to embrace that about you, that you are worthy and deserving of the best that life has to offer. Don't shrink back and say, who am I to think that I could live like this? Or who am I that I think that I can accomplish this or accomplish that? Who am I that I think that I can become this kind of person? You know, what do you, don't talk to yourself out like that. Believe in yourself. Believe in your worthiness. Believe in your deservingness. That you are worthy and deserving of all that life has to offer. Your big goals and your big dreams, you're worthy of it. You can accomplish it. You gotta believe in these things about you. You are worthy and deserving of it. Don't let self-esteem, don't let low self-esteem hold you back. Don't let fear and other people's opinion of you hold you back. You are worthy and deserving of the best that life has to offer. Don't let your surrounding dictate how what you think that you're deserving of. If you're living in a poverty area, if you're living in poverty right now, and you're living in a small, one small house, and you're surrounded in the impoverished areas. uh, don't let that determine your deservingness and your worthiness. Don't think that that's all you're deserving of, all you're worthy of. No, know that you can break free from that kind of mentality, and you can break free out of that poverty surrounding that you might be in. Don't let those kind of things dictate your worthiness or your deservingness. Don't let your bank account balance tells you what you're worthy of or deserving of. If your bank account balance is at zero or in a negative, or you just have a few dollars in your bank account, don't let that determine how much you are worthy of or deserving of. Know that you're worthy and deserving to have a bank account that's full of money, billions and millions of dollars in it. Know that you're worthy and deserving of it. That you don't have to ever worry about money ever again. Because why? Because you're worthy and deserving of that kind of lifestyle, that kind of things happening to you. Another thing that is unique to you is that you are rich. You are rich. I listened to an audiobook a long time ago. I forgot the name of the mission. It's called Mission Success by Ogmandino. I like Ogmandino's book because when he writes his book, he always tells a story, and in the story is hidden these truth and these nuggets, success nuggets. You have to listen to the whole. He told like a story. Anyway, this guy in this mission success. I'm not gonna go through the whole book, but this guy he came this have his mentor. Her mentor was meant. This lady was mentoring him to be successful. And one time in this section when in the session she's teaching him how to be successful and stuff, she started asking him question about how telling him how rich he is. And so she said, okay, let me see an example of how rich you are. She said, your eyes, how much would you give me for your eyes? How much money do you think your eyes are worth? And he said, And then she said, what about your hands? If I asked you to give me your hands, how much do you think your hands are worth? How about your tongue? How much would you give for your tongue? How about your ears? How much would you give for your ears? How about your health? How much would you give for your health? How about your feet? How much would you give for your feet? How much you think these things are worth to you? And when you add all these things up, when you realize just how rich you are, that if you have to, sell it, you are rich. You are rich. You are rich. You are rich. I am rich. We are rich. We are rich. We just got to embrace it. You got to be rich on the inside before you're rich on the outside. And that's how it works. That's how these things work. You got to be rich on the inside first before then it manifests on the outside. That's why if you're living in a impoverished area, living in poverty, what you can tell what's inside of you. It's poverty inside of you and it's manifesting in its outside. So if you want to change what's on the outside, they gotta first change what's on the inside. And I'm telling you, change the image on the inside of you and see yourself as a rich person. That's what I'm working on in my own personal life. I'm working on the inside of me to change what's inside of me, to have a rich self image of myself, because I know when I change the image that's inside of me. I know when I change that image and inside of me from a person who's struggling financially and barely getting by and living from paycheck to paycheck, and I change that image inside of me and change it to a person who's successful, who have money coming into me from all different sources, and then I have billions of dollars in my bank account and have billions of dollars in businesses and stuff. When I change that image and inside of me, eventually it will manifest itself on the outside. And that's how we got to do. So you got to embrace your richness. Embrace your richness and work on developing and changing that image on the inside of you, because it's what's inside of you in abundance is what is it manifest on out on in your surrounding. That's how it is called. That's how it works. You have to first change the image on the inside of you, in the subconscious mind, in the mindset. The mindset, change that image inside of you. Let's go on. I have a list. I have more to cover about this. So you're rich. The next thing about you is that you're beautiful. You are beautiful and handsome. If you're a man, you're handsome. For men, you're handsome. For ladies, you're beautiful. Know that you're beautiful. Man, know that you're handsome. Even if you look in the mirror and you think about otherwise. No, if you have that ugly man mindset about you, you think you're ugly person, change that image inside of you and say to yourself, I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am beautiful. I am handsome. Again, it's the way you see yourself. That's how you portray yourself to other people. And if you see yourself as an ugly person, you're going to portray yourself to other people as an ugly person. You got to change that image on the inside of you and know that you are beautiful. Know that you are handsome, and embrace it and accept it and live it. Live like that. Live like you're a beautiful woman. Live like you're a handsome man. Live like, portray yourself that way to other people. Believe that about yourself. Embrace it. Don't be ashamed to say that you're beautiful. Don't be ashamed to say you're handsome. you know because you are. Even if other people don't think that about you, you got to think that about it for yourself. You know, if other don't, again, this goes back to what I said in the beginning. Other people's opinion of you is none of your business. And if people out there think that you're ugly, that's their opinion. That's just let them go about their business with their negative opinion. You just gotta believe that about yourself, that you are handsome, you are beautiful. Believe that about yourself. This is one of the things that make you unique. Make you different. Believe that about yourself, that you are beautiful, you are handsome. Another thing about you, you got to believe that you are a child of God. You are a child of God. You are wonderfully and perfectly created. God created you. God is our creator. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not ashamed to say that I believe in the creation theory. I don't believe in the evolution theory. I'm a creationist, if you want to put it that way. I believe in the creation theory. I believe that we are created. We didn't evolve over billions of years. No, God is the one who created us purposefully, wonderfully created us, intentionally created us for who we are. We are child of God. That's another thing that makes you unique, makes you different, because God created you in such a way that nobody else is like you. You're different in so many ways than other people. Although God, we all have one creator. He created us all. We're not robots, We didn't come off of some assembly line. No, that's not how God created us. When He created us, each of us individually, He took His time. He took His time creating each and every one of us when we were in our mother's womb. Created us, forming us to be the image of His, to what He wants us to be. Another thing about you is that you are full of potential. You are full of potential. You have great potential inside of you. I've speak about potential many times on these live videos. And I said, and if you're watching these live videos, I've spoken about potential. You know what the definition of potential is? Potential is always what you can do, but you haven't done yet. That's potential. Potential is never what you have already done. If you already have done it, it's no longer your potential. Potential is always what you can do, but you haven't done yet. It's who you can become, but you haven't become it yet. It's the level of success that you can achieve, but you haven't achieved it yet. It's the books that you can write, but you haven't written them yet. It's the businesses that you can start, but you haven't started yet. It's it's the it's the what's inside of you that wants to come out that hasn't come out yet. That's your potential. That's potential, and that's you're loaded with us. You're loaded with this potential, this power. It's a power that we all have. It's power called potential, ability waiting to come out, ability waiting to express itself on the outside. We all have great potential inside of us, and that's what makes you unique. That's what makes me unique, because the potential that I have is different from the potential that you have. The books that I can write, I only me can write it. The books that you can write, only you can write it. Because you can write it in your way, in your own special way, and I write my books in my own special way. That's what it makes us different. The way you do things is only unique to how you will do them. The way I do things, the only unique to the way I do them. That this live video, I'm doing these live videos that's unique to me. I watch other live people live video, and they're different. They do things differently how I do it, and that's the way it's supposed to be. We're all not supposed to be the same way. We're supposed to be different. We all can't be carbon copy of each other, because we're not. We are unique in all our own way. Another thing about us that makes you different is you have purpose. You are full of purpose. You are a person of purpose. If you're living here on this earth, you have a purpose for being here. God created you for a purpose, for a reason. There's a reason why you're here. You are full of purpose. And that's another thing that's unique and different about you, because your purpose is different from my purpose. What you're here to do is different from what I'm here to do. We all are here to accomplish different tasks in different ways that are unique to us. What you're here to do is different from what I'm here to do. The way I can accomplish my goal and my dream and my potential and my purpose is different than how you can accomplish yours. And that's the way it's supposed to be, because we are all different and unique from each other. So you're full of potential, you're full of purpose. There's a reason why you're here. You have the potential to fulfill your purpose. I'll say that again. You have the potential to fulfill your purpose in life. Because when God gives you a purpose, He also gives you the potential for you to fulfill that purpose, to carry out that purpose. That's the kind of God He is. He's not the kind of God to give you a purpose and then not give you the ability to carry out the purpose. That would be unjust. And He's not an unjust God. He's a just God. So when God gives you a purpose, He gives you also the potential to fulfill that purpose. Another thing that is different, and I touched on this one already, but you are wonderfully and marvelously created. You are wonderfully and marvelously created. God took His time, His loving kindness. He took His time creating you. You are His workmanship. You are His workmanship. Now, when they said, when we use the word workmanship, what does that workmanship means? Okay, let's take something as little as this, okay? Because I can't use something bigger. Because let's say I have a book right here, okay? This is someone's workmanship. I don't know who created this book or who made this book, but whoever made this book, this is a little pocket, is actually pocket calendar. Whoever made this book, it's their workmanship. They're the one who come up with the idea for this book. They're the one who created it and put it all together. This is their workmanship, because they created this book. That's what I'm talking about. When that's what workmanship is. It's the it's the it's whoever created a product. That product is the workmanship of the person. And I'll use this book as an example. But you and I are God's workmanship. We are the product of his work that He put into creating each and every one of us individually. He took His time and created us. We are His workmanship. We are wonderfully and marvelously created. Another thing about you, you are born to be free. You are born to be free. We're not born to be slave. When I'm not talking about a slave back in the in the like a couple hundred years ago, in the back of when slavery was, when black people was being enslaved and stuff like that. I'm not talking about that kind of slavery. We're still living in the slavery system. What do you think your job is? you know what do you think your job is? Your job is it's like a part of the slave system. We're still part in the slave system. We think about the system that we operate in, the economic system that we operate in. And we're talking about worldwide here. We're not talking about any one particular nation. We're talking about the whole world. When we stop and think about the economic system that we operate in, it's like a slavery type of a thing, because you have to work to survive here. And there's nothing wrong about working and making, but just the way the system is set up, the way the system is set up, it's like you're trapped in slavery. What do you think your job is? Your job is never meant for you to get free. Your job is meant for you to keep working until you die, until you get retirement or something. Actually, you're too old to work, and then you can stop working. But the job system is not meant for you to be free. It's like one of those treadmill that what do you call that that the guinea pig that runs in a treadmill, or what do you call the rat race. It is not the job system is never meant to free you, never meant for you to be free. It's something that enslave you. And if you stop and think about, so you were born to be free. God did not want you to be working like that. You're born to be free. That's why God wants us to be rich. We want to be rich enough that we don't have to work like that. We work because we want to, not because we have to. And the only way we can do that is by being rich enough that we have the choice. But with a job, you don't have the choice. A job don't give you the choice where you work because you want to. You work because you have to work. But when you're rich enough, when you have enough money, and money is no object, you can work because you want to, not because you have to. And you work because you're doing what you love and what you love doing. And then it's not work anymore. I think it's Donald Trump that say that. People that says that he make a comment that's about what he does is not work because he's doing what he love. He's doing what he's loved to do, and not talking about him being the president of the United States, talking about him being a businessman. To him, it's not work. When he's doing business, he's not work to him because he's doing what he love, and he's making enough money that he doesn't even have to do it, but he choose to do it because it's something he loved doing. And that's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be so rich that we work because we want to, not because we have to. And the job system, the economic system that we're living in, that's where the slavery thing comes in, because it enslaves us to work because we have to, not because we want to. We have to work to survive here. And it's not because we want to, because a lot of time people go to work not because they want to go to work, because they have to go to work, because they have to get that paycheck coming in so they can pay their bills and eat, have food on the table and a roof over their head and clothes on their backs. So they work because they have to, but not a lot of them, if they had a choice, they really had the choice. And we have hear that all the time, but even at my work, people complain, say, "How you doing, man? I wish I was somewhere else. I wish I was somewhere else other than here, you know." And if they really had the choice, they would be somewhere else other than being at work. But so you gotta be free. God wants us to be free. We're meant to be free. That's what makes us unique. And the other thing about us, we are smart and intelligent. You are smart and intelligent. You don't need a PhD or degree or diploma to prove how smart and intelligent you are. You are smart and intelligent just being you, just because of what's up here. You know, we all are wired. When God created us, we were all wired with smartness and intelligence, natural ability, natural instincts, natural, what you call, just intuition. That's the word I'm looking for. Intuition. Smart. Street smart, intelligent. So you are smart. You are intelligent. You don't need a PhD or a doctor's degree or and all this kind of degree behind your name to prove how smart and intelligent you are. You are smart and intelligent. You believe that about yourself. Embrace that about yourself. Even if you didn't go to college after high school, or even if you didn't graduate from high school, who cares? That doesn't matter how smart and intelligent you are. You are smart, you are intelligent, you are you are bright. You gotta believe these are things about yourself. You don't need a sheet of paper that say that have on the top of it a degree or a diploma or a PhD or whatever else other title they want to put on that piece of paper. You don't need that to prove how smart and intelligent you are. You don't need that. You gotta believe that about yourself, that you are smart, you're intelligent, you have natural instinct, intuition, instincts that you can rely on to tell you what's wrong, what's right, and what to do, and what not to do, to make decision, to make good and wise decision. You know, you have these natural things inside of you, this natural ability that God placed inside of you to tell you that you are smart, you are intelligent, you are unique. Believe these things about yourself. Embrace them. Embrace it. Believe these things about yourself. And I'm talking to myself just as much as I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I have to believe these things about myself too, just as much as you have to believe them about yourself. Because these are things that makes us you, make you you. When someone asks you, who do you think you are? You can go down this list and tell you, this is who I am. I am unique. I am special. I am one of the kind. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am rich. I am beautiful. I'm a child of God. I have potential. I have a purpose. I am wonderfully and created. I am wonderfully and marvelously created. I am born to be free. I am smart and intelligent. And if any of you guys can think of any other thing that can add to that list, you can keep adding to that list and keep going down that list and tell them who you are, because that's who you are. You know, I always say this another thing about one of my favorite Walt Disney movies, The Lion King. And the reason why I love that movie, because there's one particular scene in The Lion King where Simba, he's the star character of this movie. He's the future king of the jungle, but he was deceived and lied to believe in something, and he ran away, and he kind of forgotten who he was. And close to the end of the movie, his father appeared to him in a vision and talked to him. And one of the last thing his father said to him, he said, "Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are." He was the future king of the jungle, neglected because of deception and lie. He ran away, and he forgotten who he was. His father said, "Remember, Simba, who you are." And I'm here to tell you, people, child of God, people of God, I'm here to tell you, remember who you are. When people say to you, who do you think you are that you want to do such things? Tell them who you are. Remember who you are. You are unique. You're different. You're one of a kind. But of 6+ billion people on this earth, there's no one else like you. There's no one else like me. That's how different we are from each other. We might be same as if we're all human beings, but we're different. We're different individually. We're different. Anyways, we're gonna cut it off here for now. I hope you guys get something out of this. I hope I say something to motivate you, touch you, inspire you in some way, shape, or form. And I'm just here to remind you of who you are, and how unique and different you are, and how special you are. Remember these things about yourself. Embrace it. Believe it. Don't let fear, don't let intimidation, don't let other people's opinion of you make you shrink away from these things and make you, refuse to believe these things about yourself. Believe it. This, I went down a list of things here, but if you can go down this list and add to this list, if you and come up with your own some ideas about who you are, what makes you different and unique, you can add to it. Again, I just wrote down this before I came on the live here. Just kind of took some time and wrote down these things here. Remember who you are. Oh, if you can feel what I'm feeling right now, I feel so stirred up. But anyways, I really hope I said something to motivate and inspire you guys, and you guys that walk away with this something. I hope I brought some kind of value to your life tonight by you just watching this live. I want to thank each and everybody that's watching this live right now. Thank you guys for watching, whether you're watching the live as I am live right now, or you're watching the replay, a couple hours from now, a few hours, even a few days from now. If you are watching it, thank you for watching. I really, really, really appreciate you watching, taking the time to watching. And I will hopefully come on next time for my next live. And I ask you guys to do this one favor. Please like the videos, please share the videos, and please leave comments on these videos. And I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, when maybe next time when I'm with my next live, we'll continue with the ABCs of success, and so we continue going through that the ABC. So until next time, God bless you. I love you. Peace.